Hey you guys, I'm coming to you guys uncut today. You can see I didn't even like try to pretty up or anything. I'm just coming straight gangster. I'm sending out a sister help and sister alert. That's what I call it. Whenever like I have a problem and I need to reach out to my girlfriends to get some help, I'm sending it out to you guys on YouTube, to all the ladies of YouTube. This is the situation. I went to pick up my niece from school today, and I actually co-parent with my sister, BB Shah 1, or Bodacious Shah, whatever. She's also actually on YouTube as well. But anyway, I co-parent with my sister, and I went and I picked up my niece from school. And the teacher says to me, she did not have a good day today. And we've been having some like behavioral issues and stuff here and there, some outbursts and things like that. So I'm like, okay, what happened? So then they started really breaking down to me what was happening, and they said, we're going to start a behavior chart. We're going to start a behavior chart for her to keep track of her behavior daily. So I'm like, in writing? Wait a minute. That sounds like permanent record. Okay, and I have a real problem with that. But, we'll talk to you. Let me talk about what actually went down. First of all, my niece is 6. She's in kindergarten. She just turned 6. She's in kindergarten, and she is very smart. Like, not just like I'm the proud aunt, like, oh, my niece is so cute and so smart. No, like exceptionally smart. Maybe even skip a grade ahead smart, but her behavior and her emotional state does not match her intelligence at this point, so she wouldn't really be able to do that. Okay, so this is what happened in the order that it was told to me. First, she hit another young man in the class, okay? Of course, Mackenzie's like, no, it was by accident. I had my hands behind my back, and I was swinging my arms, so forth and so on, and I hit him. And I said I was sorry, and he told on me anyway. Okay, fine. Talk to her. And I'm like, why are you swinging your arms when you're supposed to be standing in line or wherever it was? And she's like, well, I wanted to exercise my arms. And, of course, then talking to her about what recess is for exercising and running and getting rid of your extra energy. Okay, fine. So we continue. Okay? After lunch, Mackenzie, while the teacher is teaching, right, up at the chalkboard, writing and teaching the class, she gets up in the middle of the class and says, excuse me, teacher, whatever the teacher's name is, patting her on her, that's her patting her. I'm hungry. Now, granted, they do eat lunch at 10:30. Okay, so she disrupted the entire class to say she was hungry. And she didn't eat all her lunch. But that's an easy fix because, granted, she had, school lunch. She didn't really like it, so she didn't really eat it. So, of course, then later she was starving. And, the snack, she obviously used to wait till snack time because, it's not like she can just shut down class so she can, eat something. So, we're going to solve that by making sure we let her carry her lunch. So then, it will be something that she likes, and so she will at least eat all of it, and she will be full, and full enough to get to snack time, which is what my sister normally does. It's very rare that she has to eat a school lunch. Okay. Then, she got into a physical altercation with another little boy. Okay? Teacher said they were like fist fighting, which I'm like, okay. Asked Mackenzie what happened. She's like, oh, he pulled on my jacket, I pulled back on his, and that's basically how they got into it. Okay, so as far as they can see, now she's had 2 physical altercation things at school, which is when they told me that they were like, okay, now we need to keep a behavior because someone's child, which I understand, believe me, I understand that. If someone's child gets hurt at school, they need to show, some type of documentation of what's been happening, how they've been talking to us, and what has been doing, whatever, to get this child, back on track. Okay. And then lastly, apparently, Mackenzie, she refused to do her math work, saying her eyes were hurting her. And she wears glasses, by the way. Saying her eyes were hurting her. She just refused to do it. She can't do it. I'm not doing it. That's it. Period. Crying. No, I'm not doing my eyes. Okay. Which, I guess I could possibly contribute to maybe her allergies were bothering her, especially if it's where she had been outside for recess. The pollen count tends to be a little bit higher, and it's something that I'm experiencing. But of course, I'm an adult, so I'm not going to be like, my eyes are hurting, I can't work, whatever. So I can kind of contribute that today, but based on how things of the day went, that was just another thing, right? Okay. And then when they told her that they were going to talk to her mom or her aunt, whoever came to pick her up, to tell her how, her day went and things that she did today, she snapped. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, she did. Right. So, the minute I walked into class, all the little kids was like, Kenzie was bad today. She was bad today. Which drives her nuts. Oh, she was bad today. She didn't have a good day. They all just can't wait to tell on her. Okay. So we spent the greater part of maybe 2 hours talking about how the things of the day went and things that could have been done differently. Okay? I make it a point to let my niece know that we are a team. She, me, her mommy, her uncle, we are a team and we work together. So that when one part of the team is having a problem, the entire team is having a problem, and we need to figure out what we're going to do so that she doesn't have these problems in school anymore, right? Because I want it to be open line of communication. So we talked. I had errands to run, so she was running the errands with me, and we were talking. And she was terrified to go home because she was afraid of her mom getting up in that ass. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. Kenzie, why do you think your mommy gives you spanking? For discipline? Do you think that discipline's working? Sometimes. I lied to you not. This is our conversation. But anyway, during our conversation, it came out that, because at first she was saying, I don't know, my brain just tells me to do bad, and I'm concerned, what the. Because I'm now thinking about some kind of possessed bullshit, what do you mean your brain is telling you to do bad things, and, that your brain is, on fire? Y'all, Lord help me. Okay. So with some more prodding and conversation and talking and creating a safe space, she gets jealous when the teacher tells another student that they're doing well, if their behavior is good. But so I was like, ding, 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 ding. That's what it is right there. So maybe she had some isolated incidents in the morning, and then to her, and this is something we've been having a problem with her from even when she was little. To her, it's like they're rubbing it in that she's not doing good if they're saying that someone else is doing well. I remember her mom had said to me that one time she was they were someplace and they were the lady said, oh, you're so, to another little girl, or maybe it was a teacher saying how pretty the little girl was, and Mackenzie took that to mean that she wasn't pretty. She said I wasn't pretty. And her mom was like, she didn't say that. She said that little girl was pretty, but that doesn't mean that because she's pretty that you're not pretty. Okay? So we've been having like some kind of stuff with that going on, for a while. And really, we don't know. We are at our wit's end at this point as to how to fix that. So that's where my Sister Helping Sisters alert comes out to. I am sending out an alert to all the ladies, mothers, grandmothers, aunts, uncles, fathers, whoever. If you have any ideas, suggestions, you've gone through it, you know somebody who's gone through what we're going through, please comment on this video, let me know, because we need to do something to get her beyond this. Because, it doesn't matter how smart she is. If she doesn't have control of her behavior in that classroom, it's not going to matter. And, she understands that things can happen, like she can be put out of the school that she's in, that she might have to be homeschooled, all things that she does not want to happen. And, she recognizes, like, she thinks homeschooling is ridiculous. Like, that would be kind of weird, Auntie, for me to be home learning all by myself. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but we'd have to do that if, we can't figure out how to fix this. So, please, y'all, help us out. If you know, even if you don't know yourself, if you could pass this video on to someone else who does know, suggest that they look at it. I mean, we really need some help. We're thinking now that maybe we should talk to a professional, and that maybe they'll be able, a counselor, maybe they'll be able to give us some exercises or things that we can do at home to get past this, because this is not going to work. We want her to be a successful student, because we all know, I'm sure some people are just saying, like, get a grip, girl, it's kindergarten. But the reality is, it starts at day one. Okay? So we take it very seriously. We take kindergarten very seriously, because we know it starts at day one. So I'm sending it out there for you guys. Hit a sister up. Let her know. Help me out. I really would appreciate it, as always. Thanks a lot. Love and kisses. Thank you. Bye.